Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome whichever little category you happen to be falling under. Whether you are brand spanking new here, you don't know me, I don't know you. Okay, um, you never seen me before. I never seen you, but I'm glad that you're here. Okay, make sure that you guys are subscribed. With your notification bell on. So y'all know when I'm doing my live streams or whatever. Listen, it's the full gat dig on. It's a full moon in Libra. I'm a Libra myself. Also, to have these messages resonate, you don't have to be a Libra. Some people may not know that or understand that. So it's just the vibe of certain Libra energy that may resonate during really like over the next few weeks for me. For me, I'm gonna say over the next few weeks. Okay. Um, but anyhow, we're just gonna take a look at some of the vibes I have. Financial messages right here, of course, romantic messages. Of course, we got to do a moonology message because I mean, we are talking about the Libra full moon. And then this is my beloved animal spirit deck. Y'all know I love my animals, y'all know I love nature, okay? So, anyways, just sit back and relax, all right? I've already shuffled all of my oracle decks. No, I do not use tarot whatsoever. It's just these bomb oracle messages, and whatever Jesus, you know what I'm saying, feel like giving me in that moment, okay? My intuition, okay? So yeah, as far as how we're gonna do it, we're just gonna go in order of the zodiac. If you don't know the order of the zodiac, I mean Google, you know what I'm saying? If you're here live, which of course if you are here watching it live, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate you. If you're not watching this live and you've gotten to this point and are still confused, just look in the description box of the video and I will have all the timestamps for each one there. And as well, I'll make sure to link the general, well, not general, but the full moon and Libra message for any and everyone. It will be for everyone, but it won't resonate for everyone. So, but just a general message for whoever may need it. I'm going to be doing a full message there. Okay. Well, I'll be doing a full message then. And like I said, I'll definitely make sure to post the link. All right. But anyways, yes, I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising, and my Venus is also in Libra. That's in Western astrology. I know there's like Vedic astrology or whatever, and that's a whole nother ball game. Okay. I think over there, like my rising, I'm still a Libra, but then like my rising is Aries, I believe. And my moon is something else. I don't remember. Anyways, y'all. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. Yeah, and these won't be super long. I mean, I say they're not gonna be long, and then I started talking too much. Like I've already been talking for 3 minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm over it. Aries vibe, Aries energy. What messages that you may need to hear right now for this Libra full moon? Okay, I've already pre-shuffled all the oracle messages. I'm just gonna take them from the top, and we're gonna do the thing. I will reshuffle this though, because these messages, like they have messages on the front and back, so it's like you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And this has already been out. So I will reshuffle this though, okay? So Aries vibe, your spirit animal is the mouse, okay? It says be persistent and incisive and all your obstacles will be overcome. The moon message that you have is full moon in Pisces. It says balance spirituality and practicality. Chat. The romantic message that you have, you got dwell on what you love. And the financial message you have is quiet retreat. It says it's time to disconnect from your outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself right now, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. And if you follow me on Twitter, which you should, okay, I'm Olivia Love _ 5 times, or follow me on Instagram. I'm Olivia Love 444. I just mentioned something about being very clear on how to move ahead right now during this full moon in Libra. But like I said, just go look at my social media, go check out that message. So basically the big vibe here, you guys could definitely be dealing with I get the vibe of water, water, earth, and fire. Water with this energy here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Fire, just because of the colors that you have here. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a fire energy as far as romance. And look at that thing want to turn orange and red while I say that. And then earth energy with like all the bamboo. It looks like bamboo. Don't it look like bamboo, y'all? With all like the bamboo in the back of the, I mean, it could just be grass. I mean, the little mouse is small, okay? So the grass just could look like some big old bamboo. But anyways, but earth energy still, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the mouse, your spirit animal. I definitely get the vibe where it's like you're coming to the end, like you're coming to a point of transformation. I feel like over the next few weeks, and basically this is like a message for over the next few weeks. I feel like at a point like you're gonna be. I feel like you may be your most excited, but it's like you gotta relax, you gotta chill, you gotta balance out spirituality and practicality. And that basically means like make sure that you're setting intentions and you're setting goals that are realistic for you to achieve. Not saying that your goals are too big or they're too much. No, they're perfect. But at the same time, let's just I'm gonna take that back. Not the fact that you need to set realistic goals, but you need to set realistic steps. Okay. Again, what did we just talk about? About being clear about your next steps, your next move ahead. So it's like make sure that you have a very clear blueprint. Make sure that you have a very clear, clear indication of how you're going to get to the next step, to the next step, to the next step. Like you're definitely in the mode of basically turning your dreams into goals and your goals into actions. Okay. And definitely you might be feeling like your efforts are not being noticed or not being rewarded, but they will be as long as you keep being persistent. Also, there's a message in here, obviously didn't come out, you got to dwell on what you love, but there's a message in here where it says give yourself much more credit. That's not the one I was gonna say, but anyways, but it's a message there that says give yourself much more credit. The message I was thinking about is sometimes the good is hidden. So it's like everything won't be out there, the cards won't always be laid out. You know what I'm saying? The reward or whatever it is that may be coming to you is not going to always be in plain sight. And as well, it kind of goes with the vibe of the Libra full moon where things, cannot be hidden in plain sight anymore. Like it's all about honesty and just being real about stuff. But anyhow, just relax, definitely meditate, especially if you know for a fact that you're getting closer to a goal. Some of you guys could be graduating. Some of you guys, maybe again, that you've been looking for a job for a little minute and it's about to come. It's like, I know all these no's that I've been hearing is going to lead me to my yes. Like it is leading me to my yes. So definitely be in deep prayer right now, be in deep meditation so you can be clear headed about your next steps forward. And especially with this dwell on what you love. Again, I feel like just keeping yourself in high vibes. I get a vibe around pizza, okay? You could be chilling with somebody like Netflix and chilling with some pizza, okay? Maybe they like pizza. Maybe you know what I'm saying? They feeling a little saucy. Maybe they feeling a little saucy. Maybe you feeling a little saucy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may like your outfits. They may like your attire. They like the way you dress. They like your energy. They like your drip. They like your swag. You know what I'm saying? Like they like a lot of things about you. Somebody could be heavily thinking of you, dwell on what you love. Somebody could be in love with you and not even telling you, okay? As well, I get this vibe for family. Like you may not come from a very affectionate family, but definitely I feel like that one, if you want to change that, you need to be the one to step up to call your sister, mama, daddy, cousin, brother, auntie, whatever y'all got going on, childhood friends that's more so like your cousin. Like you may need to be the one to reach out and kind of break that cycle. Like reach out to them. When you see them, hug them. They might look at you like you crazy, but so what? Like tomorrow is not promised. So get closer with your family as well. And it's like you got to know like they thinking about you just as much as you're thinking about them. They freaking love you just like you love them. So like you can definitely change the vibe around when it comes to your personal relationships, like I said, either family, friendships, or romantic. I feel more of a lighthearted energy when it comes to romance. I know, fire energy is about passion, but I feel like it is lighthearted though. And maybe because it's so much passion, folk trying to hold back. You know what I'm saying? They sitting there, they trying to meditate a little bit. Y'all just running circles around each other. I feel like somebody want to pounce. You know what I'm saying? But it's about taking the time and like, okay, look, let's not move too fast. Okay. So definitely I feel like, especially with this quiet retreat, you may be spending a lot of time alone. Other people in your life may be spending a lot of time alone. But it's almost like we're in this, I mean, obviously, we're in this world, we're in this like universal vortex together. And yeah, and it's just like check up on people, check up on your strong friends, say hello, say I love you. I just call to say I love you. That's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. Okay. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that y'all hit me up for a personal one-on-one message. You can get as well the next 3 months, what's going on for you. You can get a message via text as well. I just added a video to that. You can get a video message from me. Whatever you got going on, whatever you want to do. If you just want to talk to me on the phone, if you want to video chat with me, Chav, if you want to stare in my face, all the information is in the description box. Okay. And the pin comment. I'm going to make sure to pin a comment here. Okay. Okay, Taurus vibes. Listen, I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising. Okay, so basically I'm a Taurus. Don't tell nobody, okay? But listen, we just gonna feel some vibes around this full moon in Libra that's going on right now. But you can listen to this message whenever. It don't really matter. It is because it could resonate for you whenever, but I feel like that the messages, though, they are kind of resonating for the next upcoming weeks, so about like 3 weeks ahead. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled all the decks or whatever. I'm just gonna pull it from the top, and we gonna get into it. Okay. Okay, so your spirit animal right now, Taurus, is going to be the crab. It says, show your emotions and regenerate love. Your moon message is the waning moon. What do you need to release? And then your financial message is come on, okay. Raise or promotion, okay. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you, and this is a result of your positive focus and your willingness to take action based upon your divine guidance. Keep up the daggone great work, okay. You doing a good job, bitch. You doing a good job. You doing a good job. Yeah. You doing a good. Okay, listen, you could be dealing with a Cancer person here with the crab. Crabs represent Cancer energy, as well as fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, just with all of this energy right here, like all this looks like fiery energy, especially with the crab being red. And I get air. So fire, specifically a Cancer and air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, some of you guys could be letting go of an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could as well be releasing any stress in your mind. You're overthinking things, and you know that you are. There could be something that happens within career where you finally get the recognition you've been looking for. You finally get the job that you've been wanting. You finally get the promotion, the money, the paycheck, the everything. Okay, you finally get it, especially with this message again of show your emotions and regenerate love. Like there needs to be a regeneration of something, like kicking something back into gear. So I definitely feel the vibe, like some of y'all, you could have basically got angry. Okay, you could have been going through a moment where you were angry, but again, I feel like over the next few weeks you're going to be seeing results. You're going to be getting recognized, and maybe you talk smack about somebody, or maybe you was, you know what I'm saying, throwing shots. You know what I'm saying, like shots fire, about your job or whatever it is that you had going on, and then it's just like boom, over the next few weeks it's just like blessing after blessing after blessings. Okay, blessings on blessings on blessings. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, honestly, you may need to recognize, or you will be coming to realizations. It's like when you're doing that, it's almost, again, maybe you thought you were not going to get something, or you kept, maybe you kept putting your energy out there. You kept putting your neck out there. Something about your neck could be significant for some of you guys. You kept putting your neck out there for something or someone, and just feeling like you were not getting it in return. But as well, you may notice, or yeah, you may end up noticing that maybe that's more of a subconscious thing where you're doubting yourself. It's just like, do you think you're unforgettable? Do you think that you are not unique? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that you're not special? Like, there is something special about you. There is something unique about you. There is something very skilled about you as well. You may think that you don't have the skills. You may come to find out that some career choices that you were trying to make, some career moves you were trying to do, maybe applying for a job or whatever it may be, maybe you didn't get it, or maybe you didn't hear a call back because you were overqualified. And so it's just like God had to sit you down for a little bit. It may have made you mad because you had to release some things, but he had to sit you down for a little bit so he can create the perfect offer for you, so he can create something that was truly on your level. Because baby, you were already listen, okay, it says you were born with that it quality. Like you have a certain quality about yourself. Some of you guys could be buying new clothes, like they feel really good on your skin. Some of you guys need to exfoliate. What y'all got going on? I mean, you do what you want, but you might need to exfoliate, okay? Like your Jergens lotion, it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Like you still a little ashy, you still a little dry. Okay, just lotion alone ain't really helping. So when you in the shower, you need to exfoliate. Either, what I'm saying, get something to exfoliate, get, what I'm saying, get one of the exfoliating gloves, like the shower gloves or something like that. Just FYI, your lotion may not be working, okay? But anyways, it's like you gonna get what you want. Like I feel like you always do. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get what you want, but it's more so about growing your patience. And again, like not doubting yourself. And honestly too, limiting God. Like you gonna see that sometimes the way that you think, or the things that you even desire, are a limitation to what God can do for you. Like why are you limiting yourself to only that one thing, or only, you know what I'm saying? Like you putting a cap on something that God said was unlimited. Like why are you doing that? So definitely I feel like over the next few weeks your faith is going to be built up again. I feel like your loving energy is going to be built up again as well. Like you may have been having a moment. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to be around nobody. Maybe you're sleeping a lot because you mad. Wait a minute. Like you're mad, and that's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. Like it's going to be okay. You may be pouting, but it's gonna be okay. All right. But again, and some of you too, you may have like locked yourself away and only focused on work. Like you've been doing the daggone work. Okay. You have been doing the daggone work. And again, you're going to come a point of where I feel like as well, where you're going to need to release some things because it's not going to fit in your life. It's not going to fit within your schedule. It's not going to fit within this new life that's coming towards you, with as well. Some of you guys may be downsizing, but upgrading. Come on now. Maybe you go from having a house to going to a penthouse. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you go from having a garage to, having valet service. So some of you guys could be downsizing, but upgrading, certain things. And again, it's going to be about spring cleaning, throwing things away, releasing these things, because these things can no longer consume your space, because your energy is just not called for it anymore. You're definitely releasing things that are no longer serving you because you are elevating in life. That's it. That's all. And when it comes to romance, I feel like you are the apple of somebody's eye, okay? And again, you may have been like, I get this vibe of like a storm. I know it's like a galaxy, but you may have been in a storm by the way that you were feeling about a situation. Again, maybe just really negative assumptions about how somebody felt about you. You was ready to let it go. And then it's like, boom, again, this says an increase in your abundance. Like abundance is not just about money. Abundance is about having it all. You move into that new place. You go, you know what I'm saying, and get a new car. You get this new money. You get this new job. You get this new recognition. What's missing? You know how to share. What's missing is love, okay? And so it may feel so, and as I say that, I see 5533, and it just may seem so coincidental that there's some loving energy, whether you want to commit or not, whether you want to entertain this person or not, but it's coming. Okay, always remember, we cannot control who and what uh we cannot control who and what why can't I think of the daggone word? We cannot control who and what we attract, but we are in control of who and what we entertain. Okay, so when people say this, y'all be getting kind of like upset, but it's like, baby, you don't have to take it if you don't want it. Okay, but anyways, there could be some very coincidental loving energy coming into your life, and it's like, you got to remember, again, the crab, show your emotions and regenerate love. You got to remember how to show emotion. You got to remember, you know what I'm saying, how to be romantic. Because again, for some of you, maybe this is a person where you had an idea of them, they didn't move in the time that you wanted them to move, so you got mad, you started to feel away, you started to cut your emotions off, and then boom, here they go. You know what I'm saying? Lighten the fire. You know what I'm saying? Lighten up. I mean, some of y'all could be lighting up, okay? Okay, some of y'all could be like that. All right, could be a little ganja going on, whatever y'all got going on. Okay, but they're coming to bring the passion back into y'all's connection and back into your life. I feel as if, because it's like, you are doing a lot of things, or you have a lot of things that you're passionate about, but I do feel like it's like, once you get filled up with all the money, all your bills are paid, you don't have any worries for real, you know, a place that you love, a place that you're comfortable, you know, just a lot of stress is being released. Okay, a lot of things being released, and you might end up getting a little lonely, you know. So don't be too mad. You know, it's really reminding me of that Kirk Franklin speech where he was talking about like his grandmama greens. He was like, you know, back in the day, you know, when grandmoms and your mom or whoever aunties used to cook, you know, for Thanksgiving dinner or any type of large gathering dinner, like they usually started the night before. And it's like those greens, you know, they was on a stove for a little minute. Like it took them a while. It took them a whole night to be created, and it used to taste so good. It tastes so good, versus you go get some greens in a can, pop it in a bowl and put it in the microwave. It ain't finna taste the same. And that's the exact same analogy as far as your goals in life, as far as the gifts and the blessings that are coming to you. So please don't be dismayed, and please don't be discouraged because things aren't happening when you want them to. God just said, look, let me cook these things overnight unless you want me to just pop it in the microwave, okay? Look, I love y'all so much. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that y'all hit me up if you want a personal one-on-one with me, if you want to call me on the phone, if you want a video chat, whatever you got going on. All the information on how to contact me is going to be in the description box of this video and in the pinned comment. I'm gonna make sure to put it in the pinned comment, okay? But I love y'all so much. That's it. Goodbye. Geminis, listen, this is going to be a message for you guys. I've already pre-shuffled all of the oracle messages. Okay, so we just going to get into them. Your spirit animal is the stingray. It says counter malicious talk by casting its import from your mind. So don't be thinking negative as well. If people are coming to you being negative, block it out. By your moon message is meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Your romantic message here, it says you were born with that equality. And then your financial message is unlimited ideas. It says your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Heavy on the water energy, especially with the stingray. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer might be significant to you. Um, as well, I get the vibe where it's like you need to get out your feelings, okay? Okay, you may be dealing with a Taurus person because their message is kind of similar. But it's like you may need to get out your feelings when it comes to certain things so you can be successful, so you can really tap into. I feel like more so you need to get out your feelings so you can tap into your greatness, okay? Again, you were born with that equality. And it's almost like you might be missing. It's almost like you don't see yourself how other people see you, and that may call that you do need to meditate. You do need to pray a lot more. You do need to take some time apart to maybe reflect on things that you've been through, maybe how you have treated other people, how other people have treated you. But definitely I feel like that over the next few weeks, you be careful not to do busy work. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you just to sit down and do absolutely nothing with your life, child, over the next few weeks. But I feel like that you may have been like running a mile a minute, and it's just like I feel like things may be catching up to you. Especially with this unlimited ideas. Of course, it is a vibe around where you have a lot of ideas. Again, like you have a lot of gifts, talents, and skills, but it's like you're feeling possibly like down in the dumps. And one of the energies of the full moon, the Libra full moon, is basically there's no more hiding in plain sight. It is about honesty. It is about being completely and wholly in a point of being out in the open. So again, it's like you may be going through like the dark night of the soul, okay? Like you might be going through a deep inner knowing, a deep trying to have like a deep understanding of self. And again, really tapping into your greatness, okay? But again, definitely there could be somebody holding back as well, or you could be holding back. And I get the vibe too, like a lot of confusion. Like it's just like so much going on. Like you might be scratching your head, confused about stuff. And that's the thing. Like it's a big vibe where it's like you may have been filling your life up with junk. You may have been filling your car, your home. Again, your schedule. You may have been filling it up with junk, and it's like it's time to release all of that. And as well, I feel like that it's time to have a different mindset about yourself over the next few weeks. So definitely, I feel like that there could end up being a romantic person that may come towards you. You guys share the same passions. You guys share the same ideas possibly as well. So a lot of brainstorming together, networking will end up being great for you. And there may be some truths. Okay, this is a time and a moment about honesty over the next few weeks, and there may be some truths that could possibly hurt you, or you may need to tell some truths to other people that may hurt them. It might sting a little bit. The stingray, it might sting a little bit. But I definitely get the vibe where there can be an energy of overcoming. There can be an energy of overcoming. And again, maybe needing to hear the truth. You may feel as if somebody else needs to hear the truth. And as well, you may have to sit down with yourself and tell yourself the truth about situations, okay? Financially, again, it may be a big vibe around like you getting a lot of money, but be careful not to burn yourself out. Because I just get the vibe again, especially with this unlimited ideas where it's like you may be working a lot of odd jobs. You may be doing a lot of side businesses, getting side money and whatnot, side hustles. But just be careful not to burn yourself out, okay? I love you guys so much. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that y'all hit me up for a personal message, a one-on-one, either phone call or video chat with me. All the information is in the description box or the pinned comment that I'm going to comment, okay? Okay, guys, if you're watching this live, I'm about to take a pause real quick. Hopefully, the live stream does not mess up. I would advise you to stay right here if you're listening to the rest of the messages. The screen will either go black or it's going to like look like it's rotating or whatever. But I'm just taking a pause. And like I said, I will be right back in a moment, okay? Can you guys still see me and hear me? Y'all good? Can y'all see the cards? Okay. We said we can hear you, like, girl, we can't. I mean, I know y'all can't see me, but can y'all see the cards? Like, is the screen still here? Okay. No, I have a delivery coming, but it's not here yet. It should be about like 4 minutes. So I'm gonna do the Cancer message and then take a pause when my stuff gets here. All right, Cancer vibes. We're gonna take a look at what's going on for you over the next few weeks for the current energies of this Libra full moon. All right. So the spirit animal that you have is the fox. It says your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. The moon message that you have is the waxing crescent moon, and it says have faith in your dreams. And there's some butterflies here too, if you notice. Well, it's a butterfly and a bee. Well, I don't know if that's a bee, if that's a ladybug. Child, I don't know what they got going on. But butterfly energy does represent Cancer energy. You have the message of what you give will come back. And your financial message is dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insight that will help you manifest your dreams into reality, okay? Over the next few weeks, obviously, we'll have faith in your dreams. You definitely need to be mindful of the people that's around you. You need to be mindful of the things that you are sharing with other people. You don't really need to be sharing your dreams, your goals, or whatnot with other people. And there's definitely a energy of like payback as well. So definitely reflections. Again, this Libra full moon is about honesty. It's about you can't hide in plain sight. You can't fake the funk anymore. So being mindful of how you treated people, being mindful of how people treated you, and taking that into consideration. So depending on how things go is going to depend on how your energy has been flowing. Okay. So definitely I feel like that this would be a good time to where you kind of like reset who you feel like your friends are, reset who you feel like you can open up to. Because again, I also get like somebody may use information against you or use information, to like about you or something that you've told them, they may tell other people. So just be careful with that energy, okay? And like I said, just kind of keep the good news to yourself, I feel like, or close friends and family that you definitely do care about. As well, like I said, having faith in your dreams, like you are just full steam ahead when it comes to creating your dreams and making them happen for yourself. You may end up coming up with new ideas and you instantly go towards them over the next few weeks. Like it's like you don't even really sleep on them for too long. It's like you had a dream about something, like I gotta write this down, I gotta go after it. Of course, you are advised to kind of take a step back besides just watching the people around you, but of course you need to be mindful of yourself and your own actions. Like don't act too quickly. Not saying that your dreams or your idea isn't a good idea, but you want to make sure that you're able to execute it in the most proper way. But yeah, especially when it comes to romance, I get the vibe of air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, as well as fire. But specifically, I get the vibe of Aries. An Aries person may be coming towards you. But definitely in romance, like whatever you've given, somebody definitely wants to give back to you. I want to read the back. It says, when in doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. When there's no doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. Did I make life a little too easy? easy. There's no doubt who is number one in my book. And with the message there too of you will be surprised, but you may end up being surprised, like who actually again wants to come around and give to you. Maybe you've always been very giving. Maybe this person never had anything to give to you, but now like the tables are turning. Things are definitely different. Things are finally taking off. So you may feel like, again, over the next few weeks that things are in alignment, but don't force them. Because I also get that vibe too. You could be forcing things to be in alignment. Like just because I have this going on, I need this to happen. Because I have this going on, I need this to fall into place. So again, be careful with yourself. Be careful. And be careful again with trying to force things into alignment. Things will come when they need to, and as well, your frustration of things not coming when you wanted them to may have led you to feel as if you were not going to ever receive the things you've put out. But again, things just take time, and just over the next few weeks, I mean, I feel like things are definitely blossoming for you. I get you could be cold as well. Some of you guys, you may need to be mindful of your health. If there's any type of anemia issues or anything like that, be mindful of your health. But yeah, but like I said, there you could definitely have an air sign that is looking towards you, wanting to give you a lot of things, very attracted to you, as well as a fire sign. I feel like the fire sign may be the one that's kind of holding back a bit. They may feel like that they kind of have you figured out as well, but definitely expect some type of communication, okay? I love you guys so much. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to my channel. And as well, Cancers, make sure that you're saving your money. You're being mindful with your money. If you want a personal one-on-one with me, a phone call or video call, all the information is going to be in the description box below this video. And that's about it. Make sure y'all are subscribed, okay? All right, y'all. I think my delivery is here. If you're watching this live, if you're not, you're going to be like, what? I think my delivery is here. So I'm going to take a break again. Like I said, just stay here. When I come back, refresh the screen, and we'll get back into it. Of course, the next one after this will be Leo. Can y'all still see me? Well, can y'all still see the cards? Can y'all still hear me? Y'all still here? We still good on audio and video, visual? I say visual. I mean audio and video, yeah. Are we still good on the audio? Are we still good on visual? Can y'all still see the cards? Can y'all still hear me? Okay, thank you. Because I'm about to say, I'm just going to end the video because ain't nobody saying nothing. All right. All right. Leo vibes, Leo. What y'all got going on? Listen, we're just going to get into some messages that may resonate for you for over the next few weeks under this Libra full moon, okay? The spirit animal that you have is the little Billy Goat, okay? It says, fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. The moon message that you have is new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Of course, you have the message of love in spite of it all. I can see y'all message already. I already know what y'all got going on. And then the career message you have is successful funding. It says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Don't allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding partnerships and other investments are available to help you right now, okay? So listen, there's a big vibe here. Some of you guys, I feel like that there could be assumptions. I feel like that this is why things are so important right now, under this Libra full moon, like over the next few weeks, of illuminating things and bringing things to light. Because I feel like that there are some horrible assumptions going on right now, that they may just come to not be true. Basically, maybe you feel as if somebody is doing something behind your back. Maybe somebody feels that about you. You may feel as if that lack of communication on somebody's side means that they don't care about you. If it comes to career or work, you feel like they about to fire you. When it comes to whatever assets in life, it's like you're thinking the worst. Okay, you're thinking the worst and preparing for the worst, instead of really preparing for the best. I feel like that there could end up being a moment over these next few weeks that are basically going to shut all of these down. I feel like a vibe too of like shutting rumors down. There could be rumors going on about you or a situation that you're involved in. Maybe, talks and speculations at work. In your neighborhood, whatever y'all got going on, maybe groups, anything that you're involved in. But again, I feel like that somebody, it may end up being an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who brings something to light. Even with this too here, with the air energy, with the clouds and whatnot, I feel like that somebody is going to bring something to light, especially with like this half and half as well. Wait a minute, Jab. Half of the sky being shown and then half of the mountains and everything. So heavy energy on earth and air signs for you, or earth and air sign: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But it may be the air sign that kind of brings something to light. I mean, they are the communicators. They are as well the ones that may stay in their head a lot and think about things a lot, but they also act on the things that they are thinking, as it just gets too much when things are just caught up in their head. Like they end up having different personalities. They can't take it, so they just let things out. But definitely, I feel like that somebody may be putting some rumors to rest. Somebody is setting the record straight. And I get the vibe where it's like you're soaring. It's like for a minute you were stuck, in some type of way. Again, possibly stuck in a negative mindset. Again, even with this message, it says it may meaning it could. It's a possibility. It's not facts. Like there's no facts. Again, fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. I had to Google, okay, what that word ardent meant, and basically it means somebody doing the absolute most. It can kind of be a synonym for extravagant, or like an energy of like over the top, just the absolute most, like showing great admiration. But maybe that's somebody's love language. Maybe that's the way that they communicate in love. And again, maybe it makes you uncomfortable as well. You may have had your guard up, in a situation with somebody, because again, maybe there was miscommunication. Maybe you didn't speak the same language, and however that may mean to you. But you're definitely being urged over the next few weeks to love in spite of everything. I feel like more so to love in spite of your own stubbornness. Okay, can we talk about it? To love and to be open in spite of your own stubbornness, in spite of in spite of the own ideas that you've come up in your head about situations. It's like, no, definitely, try to let your guard down. Try to release any stubbornness, any negativity, because honestly, it's all love. Like, it's all love. It's been love. Definitely, there as well. You may need to slow down on your spending as well. I don't feel like that there's an issue with your monies. Like, you got the money, okay? Like, money is definitely fine. However, I feel as if that you may have been trying too hard. Again, our ardent declarations, doing the most. You may have been trying too hard to cover up your own wounds, to distract yourself with money, to do a little, healing through shopping, all right, online shopping or something. Again, successful funding. I feel like you got the money, but again, it's like maybe it's time to invest in those bigger ideas. Maybe this is the time, if you have the finances, to invest in something that will yield greater success in your life and will yield long-term success, something that may last you longer as well, something that's more meaningful. So it's like using your finance in a different way. I also get a vibe around like volunteering or helping children or helping other people in your life. Okay, when it comes to romance, there definitely could, I feel like specifically an air sign that may be attracted to you. There could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They as well may be quite stuck in their ways. You may have put this person in the past, like, look, if you just gonna stand there, if you're not going to communicate, again, even one person on this card has their eyes closed while the other person is wide open. Like, you can be blind to the truth, or you can try to ignore things or avoid things. That's another energy with this current full moon in Libra, where it's like avoidance is not going to work anymore. So somebody else has woken up to the truth. They've opened their eyes and are moving ahead. They're moving forward. It's like, I almost get I almost get the vibe too. Y'all know of the Diddy, P Diddy, and when he was on that show or whatever, that talent show, and it's that meme of him and the guy staring at each other, like doing a stare down. So it's like they staring at them, they staring at them, and it's just like both of y'all looking at each other. Okay. So yeah, but anyways, it's like you're leaving that stubbornness, that stuckness. You're leaving that in the past, and you're moving forward to really wanting to fly and soar in life. And I get the vibe to learning how to love in a different way, learning how to show love. And again, just not allowing your reality to only be a negative thing. I've been talking about this a lot on a few videos that I've done, where a lot of times when people mention like, well, I'm just trying to be realistic, or reality of whatever is, and it's like if and most of the time, the rebuttal after that, or what people have to say after that, is usually something very negative or something very negatively contrary to whatever is being, whatever they're responding to. And it's just like if reality for you is always dark, it's always somebody having to lose out on something, or it's always something that's low vibrational negative, it's like maybe you should evaluate what reality you are living. Because if things are in reality for you and you being so real, if realness has to be rude, if realness has to be stubbornness, if realness has to be a lack of something, a lack mentality, then what reality are you really living? Okay. So again, I feel like that a lot of you, it's time to change your reality, change the world that you're living in. And again, especially if it's involving other people, if it's involving advancement in career, if it's involving resolving issues or whatever, or really standing issues that have been long standing. Again, it's time to love again, and it's time to release and drop all of those negative energies. And if these negative energies are people, okay, if these negative energies are people, well, it's time for them to get dropped, baby. Okay? It's time for them to get dropped. Okay? I love you guys so much. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that if you want to contact me for a personal one-on-one, a phone call, or a live video chat with me on Zoom or Skype, all the information on how to book your appointment with me is going to be in the description box of this video, like right below the video, or in the pinned comment. Okay? Virgos, what y'all got going on? Listen, this is going to be a message basically for over the next 3 weeks or so. The energies that are going to be in effect are coming off of the full moon in Libra that's happening right now in real time. Your spirit animal message is going to be the owl. So seek out deeper knowledge so that you can see through any deception. And I've already pre-shuffled all of these. You see I just shuffle those, but pre-shuffle everything else. The moon message that you have is full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. You have the message of that you have options is meaningful. Rock on. And the financial message, one of my favorite messages, is take a divinely guided chance. It says all positive change and successful ventures will involve a degree of risk, but you're ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar to you but no longer appropriate for you, you can now make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So listen, your energy is kind of, I don't know why, there's a lot of like duality here, like back to back, because I feel like Gemini energy kind of paired with Taurus energy, Cancer energy kind of paired with Gemini energy. Leo ain't really paired with nobody, but your energy is kind of pairing with Leo energy. But anyways, with this, it's time to release negativity. Some of you guys may need to release negativity or your negative thoughts around a water sign. Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer, as well as an air sign. I get Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I feel it's almost like you found what you were looking for. Like you found all the evidence that you were needing. Okay. Speaking of this Libra full moon that we're dealing with, it talks about things being illuminated. It talks about things no longer being able to hide. It talks about not being able to avoid things any longer. So again, maybe you've done your research and it's like something like now is a time, right now over the next 3 weeks or so is going to be the time for you to, why I just heard like, aha, gotcha, bitch. Aha, gotcha, bitch. Like, what y'all got going on? Like, you're either catching somebody, like, I'm weak, okay? It's like you may be the one to like bring something to light. Honestly, you may kind of be acting in this air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like that they are kind of going to be the, not the culprit, but they're the ones catching the culprit. They are Captain Obvious. They are the detectives right now that are putting things out there, putting it out there and not being able to, well, not, they can't hold back, but they're just choosing not to hold back. You may be kind of in that energy. You know what I'm saying? You may be taking advice from a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and they're telling you like, nah, you need to say this, you need to do this, and just really kind of putting it out there after you've like discovered some type of information. Okay. For some of you guys, you could be getting advice on how to go towards a new job, a new career, on what to say in your interview, what to write on your resume. You could just be just like air energy. Maybe you're really in your head. Again, you're doing a lot of research. You're really trying to understand how to speak this industry's language, how to conduct yourself, or again, just I get the vibe like get the best spot. Okay, some of you guys could be going to concerts or going to events and whatnot, and maybe you have really good seats. Okay. But again, yeah, I feel like that a lot of you, like you, because you've done so much research, again, you got the message, you have options. Okay. Like you are going to have really the privilege of having options, where it's like you don't just have to choose one thing, or it's like you don't have to just be stuck in one thing. It's like, no, you have the blessing and the privilege of having options, and now it's time for you to move forward. I had wrote a message. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'm Olivia Love _ 5 times. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. I'm Olivia Love 444 up there. But this reminded me of a message that I posted not too long ago. Around career, where I'm like, people could end up having 2 to 3 options coming towards your 2 to 3 offers, and it may be best for you to go ahead and select the one that may challenge you the most. It's like, if you really want a change in your life, if you really want something to shift, if you're looking for a great reward for the risks that you've already taken, will take the greater offer. Take the thing that's going to challenge you even more, and you're going to get more out of it. I feel like for some of you guys, this might be more money, a bigger office, a bigger desk, a bigger house from you having a bigger job, more responsibilities. But again, I feel like it's going to pay off. Like your work will not be in vain whatsoever. Okay, there could be somebody with large eyes or something about large eyes. Okay. And as well, I get the vibe, large eyes, you standing out. Also too, for some of you guys on your resume or whatever you're doing online, you're going after jobs, you know, your font is going to be very significant. And as well, make your name big. Okay, like make sure that your name is the biggest font that is on that daggone piece of paper, on that website, CV, whatever you got going on. Okay, just FYI. And as well, a big energy with that is like make yourself a big deal. There's another tweet that I tweeted like a year or so ago, and it's just like in everything that you do, make yourself a big deal, and the world will eventually catch up. So it's like if you have big goals, if you have big dreams and whatnot, it's like put yourself out there, make yourself a big deal. Understand that the things you have to say to the world are important. Your podcast, your your blogs, whatever it is that you're doing, your input that you want to put in at the office meeting, like it's like it's time for you to really step up, and it's time for you to make people aware of you. Not saying that they've never seen you, but maybe you've just been kind of flying under the radar. And again, maybe it's because you've been doing some observation, you've been doing some research, but it's just about some of you, you're getting to the end of your research. For some of you, maybe you're graduating, or again, you're going to the next level in something, and you're not just going to one place, okay? Or you won't just have the option to only go to one place. I feel like there's going to be a plethora of things being put out there for you to choose from because you did your research, because you sought something out, especially with this deception, because it's like somebody could have tried to been playing you. Somebody may have tried to play you. Somebody, basically, it's like the math was not mathing. Okay, something just was not adding up for you. And again, you did your research, you discovered, and it's like you found the issue, and now it's like it's time to let that go. It's time to release that issue. It's time to release whatever was holding you back, so you can soar and move forward. Okay. So yeah, it's time to release negativity again. Full moon in Scorpio. All right. When it comes to romance specifically, like I said, maybe there is a point. And when I say, okay, so let's not do it. When I say that there's an end to something, it's just an end to whatever the current thing is. Okay, you can keep researching for the rest of your daggone life. The journey of life is going to be forever until God calls you home. Okay, but specifically, to be specific about this message, however it may be resonating for you, there is something that is coming to an end. There is something where you figured out all the ins and out, and now you can move forward to the next step. And hey, if you want your next step to be more research, please be my guest. Okay. So listen, when it comes to romance here, when it comes to romance, like I said, you could end up having an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that's very attracted to you. I get the vibe that somebody, this is really kind of giving me the energy too of a message that I did where I said, a phone call may require your immediate action. Somebody expressing themselves to you may cause for, an immediate, let's be together, let's do this, let's move in, let's get married, child, okay? Let's get married, whatever you got going on, okay? Because I get the vibe, especially with this owl, like it may end up flying in very fast. It's moving very fast. They wanted to step back for a second to make sure that you weren't dealing with other people, to make sure that there was no deception, to get more knowledge about you, to learn you a bit more from a distance, okay? Now you may end up having multiple options when it comes to romance, but I also more so get the vibe that after someone releases this negative energy or negative thought pattern around romance, either around a current situation, or around a certain person or whatever it may be, or even again your thought processes, your self-esteem, yourself, after you release that negative energy, then it's like you realize that you have more options. Maybe at a point before you did research or before somebody really got to know you, maybe they only thought of you in one way and understood that, no, this person likes this, they like that. Like, we have options here. We can do a lot together. We can achieve a lot together. Somebody may have felt like that they've seen all sides of you, or just the sides that you have decided to show, and there might be more to come. So it's definitely a vibe of where things in romance are not just going to be one dimensional, but as well, again, I feel like that it's like it goes from like kind of like a dark and gloomy energy to like this more lighthearted, and then especially this, it's like like a big boom, okay, like a big kaboom here, all right, like somebody just having like an aha moment or something. But yeah, but I definitely get the vibe when it comes to romance for you guys that somebody has been waiting, somebody has been doing their research, somebody has really been trying to figure out how to approach you, how to give you some type of offer or something. And again, the option is yours. I feel like somebody may be putting the ball in your court, putting the ball in your court, giving you the option, giving you the privilege of choosing, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to take this offer? Do you not? Do you want to work on it this way? Do you not? Do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? So somebody is definitely coming with a lot to offer, and that's a beautiful thing. Listen, I love y'all so much. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure if you want to talk to me one-on-one, hit me up for a personal message, either phone call or video chat. All the information is going to be in the description box of this video, okay? All right, Libra vibes. First of all, I'm a Libra myself, okay? I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising, all right? Scorpio moon, Taurus rising. Um, Oh yeah, my Venus is also in Libra. So we're just going to take a look at the vibes, basically over the next few weeks for this current full moon in Libra that we're experiencing right now. But basically, we're going to be taking a look at the effects of it, things that may come towards you after this. Okay. All right. So the spirit, and I've reshuffled everything. Okay. The spirit animal that you have the beaver. And it says investing in home comforts provides security and family togetherness. Why look like the beaver holding his daggone wrist? Don't look like he holding his wrist? Or am I tripping? The moon message that you have says first quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. Then you have the message, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions, seek it. And the financial message you have is words of abundance. It says you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is exactly what you will attract for yourself and others. And take a notice as well of the bunnies and the doves here. So Google more deeper spiritual meaning to bunny rabbits and doves, okay? So over the next few weeks, some of you guys could be moving, okay? Some of you guys could be moving into a variable, okay? Very comfortable place. There may be some, I mean, obviously with anything, there is some type of contract, or, there is some type of agreement to any type of, either home dwelling, or, even getting a new car. So you may be signing new contracts over the next few weeks, okay? Again, your commitment is being tested. I feel like right now your commitment is being tested. Possibly like the first half of whatever month you're watching this in, like maybe the first half of this month. And I'm saying that because of like this little half moon thing, even though I know it says a quarter, but it's like maybe something was really testing you, or maybe even the first quarter of this year has really been testing you. And maybe you have went within as well as you needed to go within. You needed to seek. But of course, those who seek shall find. Okay. The color purple may be very significant. I know y'all can barely see this, but it's kind of like a pink, kind of pink purplish, you know what I'm saying, in that family. This is a purple message. This is purple as well. And then you also have green here. I get that there could be a big significant around air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, as well as Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. And of course that Earth energy, getting more grounded, being a homebody for some of you guys, being very comfortable in your home. and making sure that you are truly, I just get the vibe, truly coming to your truest self. With your commitment is being tested. This can be your commitment to other people, but as well your commitment to yourself. Okay. So you may, some of you guys, like, you may want to give a lot to family or friends, but it's like it's going to distract you from giving to yourself. And maybe I get the vibe, maybe you've turned your back on that. You've turned your back on always over giving. You've turned your back on needing to ask questions. Maybe it's like, if I have to ask questions, if I even have to ask, for you, that's an automatic, okay, I know what the answer is. For you, that's an automatic, okay, bet. I get it. If I have to even question something, then I think I know what the answer is. So a lot of you over the next few weeks, you may be standing in that power where it's like, I'm not questioning the daggone thing. For some of you guys, you may end up getting an offer where it's like, you better not question it. Okay. It may come, with a new house, with a new car. And again, that can be a many of things where you are setting yourself up in order to receive those things. There's a big vibe. It was a sermon that I was watching by Pastor Stephen Furtick. Y'all know this is my favorite pastor. Pastor Stephen Furtick. And he was talking about, looking at one thing and thinking that was the blessing, that was the thing from God. But then it only multiplied and multiplied and multiplied. How he said, he got a scholarship to college. He thought that was a big blessing. Then, as he was in college, he discovered his love for the church and discovered that, well, he was going to a Christian college, but discover his love for leadership. Then he, got to be in this club, and he thought that was amazing with the people that he met. Then he met this girl that was in this club that became like his best friend. Then after that, he was selected to travel and be a traveling representative of that Christian club. He thought that was the big blessing. But anyways, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And then he turns around and realizes, like, no, that scholarship was not just a blessing. That was just getting me to the point of getting my big blessing. Me being a part of that group was not the big blessing. That was allowing me to understand how to work with other people, how to lead other people, because he had no idea that he was going to become such a mega preacher. That girl that he thought was just, oh, she's an amazing person, that's my best friend, that's his wife now. So again, I just get the vibe where things are adding up. Period, point blank. Things are definitely adding up, and I feel like that you've had time to have discernment. There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. You've taken your time for discernment, and I don't know why. For some reason, I feel like that this is past tense energy, or this is like an ongoing energy. I mean, you are an air sign. You stay up in your head. You're always inquisitive. You're always asking questions. So I get the vibe where it's like you're getting the answers now. Again, with the message of words of abundance. It's like you've spoken these words already. You've gotten your answers. Again, it says you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance. And of course, things may not necessarily happen overnight. But that's a big vibe. I feel like that this home you're getting, this car, these opportunities that you're getting, other people may be looking at it as if it happened overnight, but not knowing, not knowing that you have been praying, not knowing that you've been put in a lot of work, not knowing that you've been asked all the right questions. And that's why after asking all the right questions, after doing the research you needed to do, you knew what you needed to say. You knew the type of prayers you needed to pray. You knew the action that you needed to take. So now your words, they're a bit different now. Now your words have a lot more power now because you've taken the time to meditate. You've turned your back on things that were not serving you any longer. And now it's just about the blessings flowing in. And as well for you to sit there and be thinking like, dang, you know what? God made that happen because of this. God made me meet that person because of this. God made all of those things take place. He was not just keeping me there, to make me suffer or to whatever. You're starting to understand all of that was shaping me. Even just like a beaver, what do? They're building their home. They're building things up. So you're starting to realize that all of these things were shaping you the entire time for your bigger blessings that you will be receiving over the next 3 weeks for some of you guys. And again, maybe you are still in the thick of questioning, possibly questioning God, like, oh my gosh, why this? Like, God, like, why are you doing this to me? Like, why is this happening? Why am I losing this? Why am I losing that? Why is this person turning away from me? Why is this happening? And again, you are going to get your answer. You're going to get your answer. And so do not Do not steer away from your commitment to yourself. You know that you deserve X, Y, and Z. You know for a fact that God ain't finna bring you super far just to leave you there. Do not steer away from your commitments to yourself. Do not steer away from your commitments to your faith right now, because it is being tested. And we already know, the closer you are to getting towards your big blessing, the closer you are to figuring things out, the closer you are to getting your answer, to getting your prayers answered, that's when the daggone devil, that's when the enemy gonna try to attack you. And it ain't gonna attack you by no big old scary man with horns coming towards you. No, that's gonna be your friends, your family, you being rejected from things, you losing things. That's the test right there. That's the enemy right there, okay? You're getting your answers, all right? And again, I just feel like there are so many big blessings where you're going to be able, and even though this is the first message, and I feel like, and literally like it's the smallest like cards or whatever, I feel like this is the biggest thing though. Like home comforts. You're gonna be in an energy over the next few weeks of feeling at home, of feeling comfortable, of things being provided for you, of you being able to be a provider, of feeling secure within yourself, within your environments, of being closer with your family, of being together. Okay? Now, when it comes to romance, you could be dealing with a fellow air sign like yourself, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Again, with this green energy over here, you could as well be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, things may be in the dark. Things may be very whimsical. But I get the vibe of almost that it's like when things come to romance, because this is kind of reminding me, if y'all look at like the picture in the back, like the artwork in the back, it's reminding me, what is that painting, y'all? The painting with the guy, like the clocks or whatever, like the weird old clocks. But then like I feel like a series of like paintings that look like this. I can't think. Anyways, but it's getting a vibe though where it's like there's beauty within the confusion. And that may be because what you want, somebody else wants it too. And I feel like that you're going to get evidence of that because maybe you say the right words and then it's like, boom, okay, things are coming together. And you're like, whoa, I didn't know you felt that way. I was just trying to be nice. Some of you guys could definitely have a secret admirer where again, we talk about instant manifestation. You know, you give somebody a compliment. The next day they come into you with some flowers. It's like, wait a minute. I just said that your hair looked nice, okay? I just said that your cologne smell good. Like, what you got going on, okay? But I definitely get the vibe, though, and as well, I feel like if you're dealing in situations, again, there may be a lot of darkness or there may be not really a lot of communication. But again, the commitment is being tested. It's like you're still committed to one another. You're still committed to one another. And that's why it's being tested. Because if there was no commitment, if this just was not it, it will just be over. You may have had the message of it's time to release, but no, it says your commitment, something that's stuck together, is being tested right now. But again, I get the vibe you're going to be getting answers. You're going to be getting communication. Like I said, some of you guys there, you just may have a lot of admirers. And it's like, baby, you say one thing to them and they pouncing on you. Okay. Okay. They all over you. Some of y'all definitely need to, you know, be cautious as well. You know what I'm saying? There's some crazy folk out here. Somebody might try to show up at your house or something like that. So just, you know, be careful. But definitely and I actually want to read this message. I might read it. I don't know. It says guidance, attention, help, maybe, love always, criticism never. The question was what to give others, if anything at all. Isn't it fun being you? And that's the thing. Like I said, you've turned your way from questioning things. Like I'm not about to sit here and question if you care about me. I'm not gonna sit here and question, what should I do, or just question anybody about anything. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna give out love. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact that it's supposed to be returned to me. And if it's not going to be returned to me, then I know that's just not for me and I will turn my back. So a lot of you, your lack of communication, the vibe that you're holding back, the vibe that you're only focusing on yourself, you're only focusing on being comfortable, you're only focusing on security. You're only focusing on really controlling what you can, because again, I feel like that a lot of you are getting blessings and getting things, and you're knowing the right things to say after you've prayed, after you've meditated, after you've done the research, after you've been through the fire of something and you figured it out. You're no longer going to allow yourself to live in confusion when it comes to romance. For a lot of you, like, that's not happening anymore. So somebody's going to have to show up and just show up completely, which again, that is what this full moon in Libra energy is about. There is no more avoidance. There is no more hiding. It's all about honesty. Either you're gonna speak up and say something, either you're gonna come to me, or this just about to be dead, because I'm not about to keep sticking my neck out. I've turned my back to that. I'm not about to keep doing it. And as well, I'm not about to keep questioning, because again, what did I say at the beginning? You've come to a point of that. Listen, if I gotta question something, when it comes to somebody's integrity, when it comes to somebody's love, I already know my answer, because it should be no question. There should be no questioning that. So if I'm confused about something that's supposed to be so pure as in love, then I know that it's not for me, because confusion is the work of the daggone devil. So if I'm gonna be confused, then I know this ain't it. But like I said, I feel like that these are your realizations. You've asked these questions. You've dug deep. And so now it's only going to be about results over the next few weeks. Okay? So somebody going to have to step up and come correct, because you're not asking no more questions. It's like, look, I had to take my time to figure it out. Now you're going to take your time to figure it out. Listen, I love y'all so much. Please make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. If you want a personal one-on-one with me, all the information is going to be in the description box. Either get a phone call with me or a video chat with me. Get a text message, okay? A recorded video. Whatever you got going on, all right? Scorpios, listen, I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, okay? Taurus rising, and my Venus is also in Libra. Listen, we're going to take a look at some messages for you over the next few weeks, basically, over the next 3 weeks, coming off of this Libra full moon that we're dealing with right now. Your spirit animal is going to be the parrot, okay? It says, let sunshine revitalize your soul, and color transform your world. The moon message that you have is going to be the waxing moon. It says the energy is gaining momentum. The romantic message that you have here is karma is on your side. And the financial message is focus on your priorities right now. It says where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they need and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So, and I'm just now seeing 4477. You could be seeing 444 a lot, or 777. Heavy energy around air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, with this lady being on the clouds. This looking like some clouds, you know, them flying up into the daggone clouds. Okay, we're into the mountains, really. And with these energies too, with the mountains and a lot of this greenery, okay, as well as earth energy towards Virgo, Capricorn. So I get the vibe where it's like you're leaving any low vibrational energy, like you're leaving anything that just doesn't make you feel good over the next few weeks, okay? And I feel like that it may come before you have evidence of that. You know, maybe, again, maybe you don't have evidence that something is going to turn out in your favor. Maybe, maybe in reality, you still kind of want to be negative about something, or not even negative, but for you, it's like being realistic. Like, okay, I don't qualify for this. I didn't have enough for that. So there's no way, but basically, I feel like over the next few weeks, it's going to be about miracles, baby. Like, it's going to be about miracles, things that maybe, one plus one, how in the world that's going to equal 10? I don't understand. Okay. But it's like, I definitely get the vibe over the next few weeks. Like, God is definitely making a way for you. And I feel like that it started because of your positivity. I feel like it's almost like you speed up the momentum. You speed up these blessings because of your positivity. It's almost like you're truly manifesting and calling in certain things to go your way because of your positive outlook. Yeah, definitely. There may you may I can you get may you may get 3 phone calls. Hello, can I talk? You may get 3 phone calls. Now these could be a many of phone calls, either from family, either from romantic persons, as well as from like careers, like jobs. You may end up getting 3 offers, 3 phone calls. Okay. And again, I feel like that it's going to, I definitely get the vibe where it's going to brighten up your world. Again, let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. And even with this too, it does feel like a lot of colors and whatnot here. Some of you guys could be traveling, maybe going to somewhere tropical, maybe going to like Florida area. I get Florida area. I don't know why I get Brazil, South America. Or any type of coast, any type of warm coast. Okay. I also get the vibe around like Alaska. Well, I'm about to say Alaska. Hello, what is it? Alaska. Alaska. Some of you guys could be eating ice cream as well. Ice cream may be significant. But listen, I get the vibe again where it's like, turn now and be positive. Don't wait for, a sign from God. Don't wait until, don't wait. Just don't wait. Okay? A big vibe just like don't wait. Don't wait around for some type of big special thing to happen. It's like, no, be in this energy of receiving already. It's like the vibe when I'm always saying, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And that would be you completely being negative. You're not preparing for these blessings. You're not preparing maybe for a move. You're not preparing, to have a job because you're just thinking like, well, yeah, I didn't qualify anyway, or I'm not going to get it anyway. They're not going to call me. They call you, you ain't got nothing to wear. They call you and you didn't save up any money to travel, to go meet up, with these people or go to these places. You get the phone call, you get the email, but then you didn't pay, your internet bill because you thought, well, I won't have a use for it anyway. Like it's just like stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I feel like that also too pertains to your mindset. Stay in a positive mindset. Stay in a positive mindset. Stay in this elevated mindset that you do deserve these things. And not for you to be cocky when they come in. Yeah, you might be. Like you definitely may be in this cocky energy or cocky mindset when things do come towards you. But it's a vibe not to do it. I'm sorry, I'll pause for a second, okay? Because like somebody was outside my door, but I think they were like cleaning the door or something like that. And I'm just like, what is going on? Okay. Okay, so confirmation. Something is showing up at your daggone door. Something is showing up. So again, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Get your mind right. Because it's definitely coming again. Karma is on your side. Although, I'm not necessarily a big believer in necessarily quote unquote karma. But the things you deserve are coming towards you. Stay focused because it's definitely headed your way. Money is definitely good. I tell you that. And I get the vibe too of like new money because like these trees, these leaves, like they just look so fresh and so new. So I get this vibe of new money. So again, there could be a contract. There could be, something that will end up working out in your favor that you just were so doubtful about before. Maybe you get the raise that you want. Maybe you get the offer that you want with the amount of money that you want. Stay positive because you deserve it, okay? All right. So again, definitely get organized too for yourself. Um, I don't know why I just flipped that over. When it comes to when it comes to romance, because I'm not done. When it comes to romance, I just get the vibe there's gonna be an equal give and take. I feel like not only material wise, whatever you are putting out there, that's what you're gonna attract, but I feel like mental wise as well. You want somebody that's going to be optimistic. You want somebody, you know, if you're not going to give up on them, you don't want them to give up on you. Like there's definitely a big vibe around something being an equal give and take. And it's like you're gonna be able to receive that. And again, I feel like it's subconsciously what you're putting out there. If you're telling, well, I mean, you're really in a conscious mindset saying it, but again, that's the point where you need to change that up. Because maybe subconsciously you're not realizing that you're manifesting whatever it is that you're putting out there. So if you're saying like, oh, well, yeah, well, you know, people, they always give up. You know what I'm saying? I love Jasmine, okay? You know what I'm saying? I love Jasmine. You know, we have our little heartbreak music here and there. But you know, even like a song like Forever Don't Last. Forever doesn't last always. Maybe forever actually can be forever to some people, you know? Or you saying, you know, well, you know, I'm not gonna get somebody like this, or you know, people don't ever buy me stuff. I'm always the one putting out the bill, whether you're a man or a woman, you know. And it's almost like that you're subconsciously again unknowingly manifesting just that. You're manifesting somebody that's not generous. You're manifesting somebody who at the first sign of trouble, they out the door. So again, I feel like that once you switch that energy, once you switch that mindset of like, no, I'll find a love that's gonna last. If you feel like that is quote unquote old school, you going you know tell yourself, I'm gonna find me an old school type of love, that good loving energy, that long lasting energy. Again, you don't have to confide to the societies of this world. Well, not the societies, but well, we do have societies, but you don't have to confide to the society, okay? And maybe you want something more traditional. You can find that. It will come towards you, but you just got to put that energy out there. Okay? And again, I feel like that's exactly what a lot of you may be receiving over the next few weeks. So maybe somebody that likes to date the way that you date, you can be on the same page. Maybe somebody that just has the exact same goals and intentions and ideas that you have. It can definitely happen, and it will be coming towards you. Again, for some of you guys, this may be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but somebody with those qualities, somebody who thinks a lot, somebody that may be very unconventional, you know, in their way of thinking, but honestly, in this day and age, unconventional may basically be traditional, you know, or somebody who just has a different view on things than the whole. Somebody who overthinks things, but they're overthinking, they be speaking facts sometimes, though. Like they actually speak facts. So it's, you know, it's just a vibe again that you could definitely end up attracting in. Just as much as you are evolving and changing, I feel like you're going to attract in someone with those exact same qualities that just makes romance so much easier for you. Okay. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that y'all hit me up for a personal one-on-one phone call, video chat with me. All the information is going to be in the description box of this video, okay? Sagittarius, listen, we're going to take a look at what you got going on over the next few weeks, all right? Coming off of this full moon and Libra vibe that we got going on right now, your spirit animal is the panda. It says, enjoy the sanctuary of solitude to regain self-esteem and tranquility. The moon message that you have is full moon. Come on, Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Then you have the message of love in spite of it all. And your financial message is clean energy food. It says when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. What is it? Oh, this automatically leads to more efficient. Hello. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and higher vibrations, which attracts golden opportunities and and beneficial relationships. I don't know why I could not freaking breathe that. I don't know why that was so difficult, Jeb. Listen, over the next few weeks, you may be fully in your power, or you're getting back to yourself. Okay. Some of you guys, you may be spending time alone or having a lot of alone time. Um, I get the energy too, like having a spa day for some of y'all. Okay, really just enjoying yourself. I get the energy as well when it comes to romance. It's like there's this energy of, first of all, there may be a lot of dating, like a lot of dates, either going out to eat. Be careful not to eat your money. I say that a lot just because he's munching on this and it's green. All right. Be careful not to eat your money. I get the vibe some of you like eating your savings, like you've been saving that and then you start to eat your savings. So be careful with that energy. But yeah, I definitely get that over the next few weeks, you may be seeing something for what it is. I mean, that is the full moon in Libra energy about honesty, not being able to avoid things, seeing things for what they are. Okay. For some of y'all might like this. Just might be like you maybe losing weight or getting more healthy. Okay, as well with the clean energy food. Okay, the vibe that I get for you, Sagittarius, is that for some of you guys, the honesty or the full truth of a situation has already been found. It's as if you were still looking for something deeper. You kept looking for something more, and it's almost like maybe there just is no more. You may feel as if you have no more to give in a situation, maybe at work. Some of you guys may be wanting to leave work. Maybe you're wanting to leave a relationship. Again, you just have no more energy to give to certain things. And that's why there's this solitude energy. Again, regaining your self-esteem. Maybe something has really depleted your confidence. And because we're in this energy of where things are illuminated, things are coming to the surface, things are being honest and open. And basically, it's almost like you're opening an empty box. Like you opened an empty box. It's like, but there's nothing there for me. Like, everybody else is getting these honesties and, all these confessions and, new job, new this, or whatever. And for you, it's like you're opening up an empty box. And that may be what it is that you need to realize, or that what you are realizing, or you're looking at the bigger picture here. Basically, that maybe there's a situation that leaves you in confusion, that leaves you depleted, like work is not getting better, a relationship is not getting better. And with all of those things, it's not to make you feel any worse, but again, it's about honesty. So if honesty is not going to be coming from other people through this period right now, if you're not getting honesty from other people, if things are not coming to the surface for you, then that means you need to be honest with yourself. Again, self-esteem, going back to self. You are needing to be honest with yourself, literally with self. You are the only one that got a moon message with your own sign. Okay, full moon in Sagittarius. You are the only one, well, so far, that got this moon message with your own sign. It's time for you to be honest with yourself and look at the bigger picture. And it's like through all your disappointments, through things where it's like I stayed at this job for so long, I stayed in this situation, it's something that you have prolonged. Maybe for some of you, it could be as simple as you done kept a phone for so long, and it's like, I got so many cracks, so many this and that, and it's just like, okay, it's time for a new one, like Like you try to hold out. Again, that's a big vibe around this Libra energy. There's no more avoidance. There's no more hiding in plain sight. There's no more resistance. You cannot hold back anymore. So a lot of you may need to get new electronics. You may need to get a new car, get your car worked on. It may be time to buy new clothes. And it definitely may be time to reevaluate your relationships, which is the biggest part of the full moon and Libra aspect of reevaluating your relationships after honesty is exposed. So again, you're opening up a box that's empty. Is there anything left in this relationship? Is there anything more to look forward to? Maybe this is it. Maybe this is all this person can give you. Is, do you stay at this job just hoping like, well, maybe there's another option that'll open up. Maybe there's another job, position that'll open up. Or maybe it's just time for you to get another job. Okay. So it's definitely a vibe of taking a step back, again, looking at the bigger picture, and then realizing how to love forward. Notice I didn't say move forward, but love forward. Because there may have been a lot of disappointments. There may have been a lot of things that just did not work out for you. You were tired of opening empty boxes. You were tired of feeling empty. And so now it's time to love forward in spite of all of those things. Could definitely have an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may be very much so interested. There may be a lot of people interested in you, but I'm just not, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I don't feel no type of vibes when it comes to romance. Like, it's like you're just trying to stay to yourself. You're trying to go maybe on a diet or something over the next few weeks. So you could be choosing to turn away from any romantic offers. And really just trying to love yourself in spite of it, Maybe trying to make yourself realize that you don't need validation from others. But like I said, I feel like, not necessarily that money is good, but again, I feel like it's going to be up to you to kind of make a turnaround on a lot of things. And maybe you have gotten to a point of savings, and it's like, again, be careful not to eat away your savings. Either literally eating it up where, again, you're just spending a lot on food, or eating it up where you're buying things. Like I said, coming to a realization, you've waited to the last minute. Now you got to make all these big purchases. Like you waited to the last minute when it came to your phone or something. Now you gotta, you gotta put down $200-300 on a phone. You waited to the last minute until your shoes just buckled out. Now you gotta pay a couple $100s to get some new shoes. For some of you guys, maybe this is like tires or something going on with your car. You wait to the last minute and you're like, nope, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, if there are red flags, you might want to take notice. And that might be the thing too. A lot of you may have ignored a lot of red flags. But now over the next few weeks, it's time for you to look at the bigger picture and be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. That there just may not be anything else to give to situations in your life. And it's time for a change. Okay. Make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. Okay. Make sure that you guys hit me up for a personal message, either a phone call or video chat with me. All right. As well, you can receive a text message from me if you prefer that as well. All the information is going to be in the description box of this video, as well as the pinned comment. I'm going to try to pin a comment, okay? Capricorn vibes, what y'all got going on? Listen, I already pre-shuffled all the other decks or whatever, so I'll just pull one off the top. But we're just going to take a look, basically, what might be coming towards you, the vibes over the next 3 weeks off of this full moon in Libra that we're dealing with right now, okay? The spirit animal that you got is the porcupine. It says you may defend yourself honorably without hurting those close to you. The moon message that you have is full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Then, of course, you have the message of honor thyself. And the financial message that you have is conscious consumer. It says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods, and you live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. The color blue might be significant for you, or like light blue, baby blue. Any type of blue, child, might be significant. Listen, over the next few weeks here, I mean, obviously, with this porcupine, with this honor thyself, this conscious consumer, honestly, I come on, Drake. I get the energy, like, it's not necessarily about you being alone. That might be the first thing that you can kind of assume from this, right? And it's not really about that. I get like there might be like a lot of communication in some aspect. A lot of people communicating with you. I feel like you like over the next few weeks, like you're gonna be around people that you can't avoid. Like it's just like I can't get away from these people. Like even with this person, like she's flying over top of like a city, and it's just like it's something where it's like you just can't get away from maybe like the hustle and bustle. You can't get away from a certain community. You can't get away from your family. All right. And so, and that's where things may have to come to a head where it's just like, hey, this is showing up. This is about to happen. I'm letting you know what's going to happen. I don't care what you say about it happening. And it's just going to be what it is. Okay. I feel like that a lot of you, you've taken a lot of deep thought about major purchases. For some of you guys, either this be a home. Okay, I always feel like it's like a home purchase. Looking at this because she got houses and so what. I mean, that's a church, but anyway, she over top of a neighborhood, child. Some of you guys could be moving. Trying to think about what new areas you want to move to. Again, new homes, new houses, whatever you got going on. And I just get the vibe where it's like you're not really seeking the opinions of others over these next few weeks. Okay. And really, you're just speaking up and speaking your own truth. Again, it says you may defend yourself, defend your decisions, defend things that you want to do without hurting anybody else. It's like, hey, my decisions, my life is not going to hurt you. Okay. Some of you guys could be coming out of the closet. All right. More power to you, baby. All right. Or there could be some type of big revelation as such. Whereas, like, what I choose to do with myself, with my body, with my life, it should not have an effect on you. Maybe for a while you held back because you knew that your decisions may affect your family. You knew that your decisions may affect your job. It may affect whomever, people that are around you, again, that you cannot avoid. You cannot get away from them. So now it's instead of you hiding away, again, going back to what this full moon and Libra energy is about, it's about illumination. It's about illuminating things, bringing things to light, being honest with yourself before other circumstances are honest for you. Okay. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. All right. I'm Olivia Love _ 5 times. Okay. As well as on Instagram, I'm Olivia Love 444. But I posted a series of tweets today. Just from my observation, my energy, my vibes around full moon and Libra and what to expect from it. But that was definitely one of those things. It's just like, yes, it is about honesty, but as well, I feel like that you are really pulling on the part of let me speak up. Let me speak for myself before anybody else tries to speak for me. Let me give the full story before other people want to give the full story and they don't even know what they're talking about. Okay. Definitely a big vibe as well. I'm going to be doing a message. Make sure y'all check out the video of like reintroducing. So it's like, again, people may have an idea of something that you're doing in your life, or they have an idea of something that's going on in your life, but they don't know the full story. And now it's time for you to tell your story. Again, a lot of communicative energy. And again, the message, even with stories, like, stories come to a conclusion. Or like, what is the conclusion? What's the ending here? Like, how did it conclude? So it's like you're bringing conclusion. You're bringing certain closures right now so you can live your best life. You know what I'm saying? So you can make your decisions and live your best life without having the pressure of feeling as if you have to hide or that you have to be low key about something, because that's another thing. There's no way for you to do that within this full moon and Libra energy, because it talks about not being able to hide in plain sight anymore, not being able to resist, not being able to hold back. You can't do that. It's oxymoronic, and it's something that may have happened or come towards you where you are realizing that in your own life. Without the full moon and Libra, without that, you might not even know what that's about. Okay. But there's something where it's like come on, I keep thinking it out, sorry. But it's just something where you're just like, I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Again, communication, you may be stuttering. You may not, maybe the words don't necessarily come out the way that you want them to. But either way, whatever is going on, you're honoring yourself, okay? And again, realizing that, I can't go on like this, okay? I want to read this message on the back here. It says, just curious, when was the last time you looked into the mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, or sublime? It matters, okay? Here's to looking at you. There might be somebody definitely staring at you, Chad. Somebody definitely looking your way. Heavy earth energy. Hello. Air sign energy, because it looked like they up in the clouds or whatever. Heaven is shining down, okay? I got heaven right here on earth. I got heaven. But listen, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius may be significant. And honestly, yeah, kind of like what you call it, air and earth energy with all the trees and stuff. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as well as Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and with her flying up there in the air, okay. And as well, go watch all my videos. But there was a message that I did most recently. I cannot remember the title. Well, I think it was like yin and yang or something like that. But I was talking about yin and yang. I was talking about the idea of yin and yang and how yin represents earth energy. Yes. Yin represents earth energy, but it also represents the feminine energy. And yang actually represents the heavens, okay, and represents the more masculine energy. So definitely that, and I had a correlation with that song of heaven on earth. I got heaven right here on earth. Okay, so you may be feeling that way. Again, it's like something is your personal heaven, like something is your personal, it just makes you comfortable. It makes you happy. And again, you're just feeling as if you choosing this thing and you not hiding this thing, you're not holding back anymore. It's gonna honor your truest self. And that's just what you need to do over the next few weeks. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, like I get the vibe of, of course, I mean, it's a constant thing of releasing things that are not serving you. But it's like you may have already done that, okay? Because I mean, this is looking real, what I'm saying, looking real sparse. It's looking real, ain't no leaves up there. Even around this porcupine, he ain't really got much around him, okay? So it's like you may have already done the release. And that may be why you're just like, okay, well, why am I still hiding? Like, I don't have these negative things around me anymore. I don't have these negative people around me anymore. I don't have this negative, low vibrational mindset. Like, that's not even me anymore. I know how to speak to people and not come at them in the wrong way. I know how to be more mature about situations. It's like you just looking at yourself like, look. Like you already got it figured out. So now it's just about doing. Like, let me just go ahead and get this over with and just do it. So again, this may be coming towards you over the next 3 weeks. Well, really you going towards it. You're going towards something. You're standing up for something. You saying something before anybody else can. Okay. Now, financially, finances may not be the greatest over the next few weeks, but that may be because of these major purchases that you're buying. Again, being very much sore. Hello. Some of you guys could be working out. Maybe you are very sore. Your body is going to be sore. Be careful with that. Some of you guys may go on a trip. Maybe it's a long trip. Maybe you're going overseas or going to a different country. So it's a long plane ride or some type of like moment where you got to sit for a long time or stand for a long time and your body may be sore. So definitely take care of your body. All right. Be careful with that. But yeah, you're being more conscious of the things that you're purchasing. And so you could just be holding back, okay, saving money, because it's like these little greens, like they kind of peeking out, but you don't need nobody else to know about the money that you got. So definitely being conscious of where you invest, who you invest to. And with that, I feel like that you're going to end up having all that you need. But you're just not in this energy of like splurging or anything right now. Again, I mean, you're going to be, and I don't want to say like, well, yeah, you will be splurging because you're buying major things, but really that's an investment for you. Like if I got to spend a lot on this, it's because again, it's honoring me. It's doing a service to myself because I know I need this thing. Or I know that the money that I spend on this thing, however much that I spend, I know that I will get a return on my investment. So anyways, Capricorns, yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I feel like when it comes to romance, like somebody is definitely looking towards you. Somebody is definitely admiring you. And yeah, but I feel like it's going to be up to you to kind of like make that approach, whether you are a man or a woman, like you're going to be making that approach. You may seem unapproachable. That's the thing. You may seem unapproachable to people. And that's why when it comes to romance or anything in your life, you're going to have to be the one to go out there and go get it because your energy just seems so unapproachable. So I definitely wouldn't expect over the next few weeks any communication coming towards you in romance. Like somebody may be waiting for you to reach out. They're waiting for you to come around. They're waiting for you to do something. So definitely would not hold my breath. Okay, air energy. I would not hold my breath when it comes to romance if you are not willing and are going to be able to put out any type of invitation. Like I feel like that, yeah, that's just not going to happen because your energy is just very, very unapproachable right now. But yeah, listen, I love y'all so much. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that y'all hit me up for personal messages, either like a phone call, either a phone call or video chat with me, or get a text message from me, get a recorded video, whatever it might be. All the information is in the description box, okay? All right. Aquarius. What y'all got going on? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on, wait, hold on, hold on. Hello? I know something flipped around. Wheelchair. I knew something flipped around. Aquarius, listen. The spirit animal for this full moon in Libra and over the next 3 weeks you have is the crocodile. It says the alchemy of energy teaches that death will always yield new life. The moon message that you have is full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. And then, of course, you are being watched by loving eyes. And the financial message that you have is power of prayer. It says, God, hello. Give the situation over to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. It says that heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon your divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. And as well, that's kind of reminding me too of another message that I have in here. And it basically talks about needing to be open because most of the time when God answers your prayers, he's going to answer them through other people. You know what I'm saying? Sky Daddy is not finna come down, okay, and knock on your daggone door, all right? He's going to send answers. He's going to send resources. He's going to allow things to spiritually align, supernaturally align in your life to answer your prayers. So Sky Daddy ain't finna come knock on your door like, hey, what's up? He not doing all that. He got other stuff to do, okay? So listen, with this crocodile energy, you may be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm already kind of getting vibes correlated to the Capricorn message. And I remember the Taurus message. I told them that, you know, they lotion ain't working, all right? And just thinking of crocodile skin, you know, it's a little rough. Okay, so you could be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You as well. Maybe you need to buy some lotion, okay? And maybe you need to, you know, exfoliate a little bit. You might need to exfoliate a little bit. But definitely I get the vibe that someone may be I get the energy with the, you know, you're being watched by loving eyes, as well as the message of the power of prayer. It's more so I feel like almost like somebody is, like they're trying to create the perfect offer for you. They're trying to create the perfect opportunity for you, something that's just right for you. Come on, Goldilocks. There might be something about your hair as well, like very long hair. I mean, even with her, like she got that long hair there, even with those two, long hair. Goldilocks, like, you know, and the three bears or whatever. But something like this, that's just right. So I feel like somebody is trying to create something that's just right. Again, they're standing back, they're watching for the right moment. And I definitely feel like that anything that is coming towards you, and definitely it coming towards you, again, the answers you need are coming. It's like you've been at the point of basically, yeah, for some of you, you may have given up on a situation. You may have given up on a person. You may have given up on something you were trying to go towards. But again, it's like, baby, just when you give up, it shows right on up, okay? So don't give up yet. Okay, do not give up yet. Okay. But yeah, I definitely feel like that something will be coming in, possibly something again that you've I get the energy you've put a bid in on. Like, baby, I don't know if you was out there gambling. I don't know what you got going on. But something that you put a bid in. You have definitely put in your energy out there. You've raised your hand. Okay. Your hand has been rose. Your hand has been raising. Okay. Okay. Jesus rose from the dead going dead, okay? Because tomorrow is Easter, if y'all don't know that, okay? But yeah, but definitely I get you have, yeah, you've given the situation up. Like, you've given it over to God. I feel like that you have not necessarily been negative. I feel like that, yes, there has been things that you've given up on. Feels like there are things that you have let go of. But however, I feel like over the next few weeks, the things that you haven't, the things that you have not let go of, the things that you maybe knew were for you, the things that you've prayed about, like, Lord, hear my daggone prayers. Um, the answers are here. They're calling. Some of you guys could end up getting a very important phone call. But whatever it is, again, the energy teaches us that death will always yield new life. You have a new life coming. You should definitely watch my video that I'm going to be doing later today, where it says, what do you call it? Your life is changing because you have changed. You've taken a step back. Maybe you were always the one to take action. Maybe you were always the one to reach out. Maybe maybe you put in a bunch of like job applications or something. And it's like you kept trying and kept trying and kept trying until you kind of took a break. You prayed about it, like, you know what? I don't want to end up having all of these options that I don't really care about, that I'm not going to be satisfied with. So let me only put my bid in. Let me only put my application in. Let me only put my energy out there for the ones that I know are truly going to elevate my life, that are truly going to change my life. And it's definitely a vibe too. And of course, just take it for how it resonates. Not, if it doesn't resonate for necessarily career for you, but just an example. It was just something so simple. It could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. Anyways, listen, shout out to Lauren Hill. It was like such a simple thing that someone had said to me one day. Or something that I like seen in a video or heard or something like that. And it was just like, yeah, if you want to make X amount of money, only apply to those jobs that give you X amount of money. If you, only want to work in South Africa, apply to those jobs that will place you in South Africa. It's just like, don't be so upset where it's like, yeah, well, this job called me back, but it's not even making as much as I make now. Like, it's not blah, 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 blah. It's not even really what I want. So why did you apply? Again, I'm not talking about real, you know what I'm saying? Real life. I mean, this is real life. Okay. But I'm not saying in situations where you absolutely need something, you have no other choice. But when you do set yourself apart and realize, like, no, I do have a privilege of choice. I do have a privilege of options. But again, you can create that energy. You can create that atmosphere. Only allow the options and the offers that come towards you be exactly what you want, because you only put your energy out there to the things that you want. If you want a job that makes X amount of money, only apply to those places. If you want a job that's going to be in a certain location, only apply in that certain location. Stop making things more complicated than they have to be. So again, maybe before you were just putting out. I'm putting out all these things. I'm just throwing out this energy. I'm just throwing things out there and seeing what catches. And now it's like you're about to kind of like enter into a world really of like true manifestation, really of like true abundance, like true realizations of like, no, like God is real. Like I feel like you're about to walk into a moment like God is real. Because it's like you've tried to rely on yourself for way too long. You've tried to rely on your own understanding for way too long. And so now it's like you may finally, for the first time, be in a moment where you're taking a step back, where you're sitting down, where you're calming down, where you're praying about something and you're letting it go. You're not praying about it and then worrying about it. Like, that's such an oxymoronic thing to do that we don't even realize. Somebody once explained it as, praying for things you don't want. That's what worry is. You're praying for something that you don't want. Because what do you do when you worry? It goes on and on in your mind. Like you're almost manifesting that negative thing to happen. And it's like, well, what was the point of praying? Like, what you do that for? If you just go turn right back around and not even believe your own prayers, not even believe your own faith. So again, like this might be the first time for you where it's like you're done with the rat race. It's like sit down and recognize like the power of God, the power of your own prayer. People are watching you. They've been watching you. I get the vibe of like scouting you. Some of you guys could be into sports or something, scouting you, and you're about to get the call. You're about to get the answers. You've been so desperately looking for in all the wrong places. And your life is definitely about to change in many ways. And when it comes to romance, I feel like finances, they're gonna be a little dry, okay? Or as well, you just might be keeping a lot of money on you. Some of you guys, you may run into a lot of cash flow versus like credit and everything like that. So something big about cash for you. When it comes to romance, again, I feel like that it's only a matter of time, basically. Possibly within the next 2 months, somebody could end up coming towards you, confessing something to you, speaking up, wanting to take you out, completely change it. Come on, baby, let me change your life. I think that you can be anything you want, baby. I can make you right. Come on, Kaylani and Janae Aiko. Go listen to that song, okay? Change Your Life by Janae. And Kehlani. But anyways, yeah, somebody definitely may be coming towards you. I feel like right now, like again, I get the vibe like romance might be a little dry or things might be a little boring or things, feel as if things are not moving forward. But again, it's like you need to realize you don't need to put in any more effort. Like that's the biggest thing. Like sit down, stop. You don't need to put in any more effort. Allow these things to truly come towards you. And then you will then be in that beautiful privileged energy of options and choices and you having the choices to what to do. Right now, you're just throwing a bunch of bones out there and just seeing what happens instead of only dedicating things and throwing things out there that you truly care about. So now you've thrown that energy out there and just wait for somebody to catch it and respond, okay? Listen, I love y'all so much. Make sure that you guys are subscribed. Make sure that y'all hit me up for a personal phone call or a video call with me. All the information is going to be in the description box of this video. I love y'all so, so much. Pisces, what y'all got going on? Listen. The spirit animal that you have over the next 3 weeks, coming off the back of this full moon in Libra, you have the wild boar. I like that thing from Lion King. It says, whatever traditions or others expect of you, only to yourself be true. Well, why turn that thing back around? The moon message that you have, come on now, new moon, a new start is coming. You have the message of you have what it takes, as well as the financial message of moonlighting. It says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping another job to pay your bills. But soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So a lot of you, I mean, this is big time. You know what I'm saying? Like this is big time. This is Hollywood. This is, this does not happen for everybody. You're getting that one chance. You're getting that one shot. You're getting that golden ticket. You're completely walking towards a brand new life, a brand new start. Understand you have everything that it takes to do this. Understand that, these, and I've been kind of talking about this energy for a while too, around, some of us, kind of being in that hustle culture, being in that hustle energy where we feel like we got to work a million jobs or not even feel like, but you got to survive. You working a million jobs just to survive, just to make ends meet. Those things are coming to an end. You're getting your rest. Okay. And it's coming off the backs of you doing something different than from what other people are expecting of you. You may have had a lot of advice come in. You may have had people, unsolicited advice wanting you to do certain things, move in a certain way, and you just completely rejected all of that. And you rejecting all of that is allowing you to walk right into a brand new life that is going to allow your dreams to come true. Whatever your dreams may be, whether they be big or small, it don't even matter. I ain't even judging you, okay? Like, it doesn't even matter. I don't care if your dream is to be a pizza boy, okay? You gon' have it, okay? It's going to get done for you. I don't care if your dream is to own a pizza shop. You going to be able to own it, okay? Whichever way the coin flips for you, whatever you're trying to do, you're going to have it. If there are certain goals and dreams when it comes to family, when it comes to a family dynamic, when it comes to even just down to the type of car that you drive, or, whatever you wanted your life to be, maybe a certain account you wanted to have. I get as well to you learning things, either learning about, cryptocurrency, you learning about new skills, you possibly, some of you guys, you might be going back to school, like this is just an entire new world opening up, whatever you want that world to be. Okay, whatever you're desiring that world to be, it's gonna be yours. Okay, it's gonna be yours. But again, it's like you gotta keep walking. Come on, Mary, Mary. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. You gotta keep walking though. Like you haven't made it to the end. It's like, you walking slowly. You seeing this brand new beginning. You seeing that there can be a new life. You see it right there. But there ain't no way you can miss it, okay? Something is very obvious to you. And of course, again, that is off of the energy here of the full moon in Libra that we're dealing with, where, again, there is no more hiding in plain sight. There is no more, holding back. Like things are out in the open. Things are being illuminated. Things are being bright. They are lit up. Okay, you might be very lit over the next few weeks, okay? Either having a lot of fun or, either drinking, whatever, smoking, whatever you got going on, okay? Like just lit, okay? But it's like you're seeing it, but it's like and you might even start to be like, okay, well, yeah, I see it, but then dang, I gotta get across there, and look, I might fall in between there, and I gotta risk that, and then then I gotta hop up there, that's a little bit higher than that one, so that could be a jump, and I might try to jump, and I might fall right there, I'll whatever, child. Like, it's just like you may have come up with so many excuses for so long, and it's like you gotta stop. You're like, you just have to stop. You have to stop. Because it's like your new beginning, everything that you wanted, it's right there. And again, you have what it takes. And as well, it's like, again, it's about continuously going. Don't get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm in this new beginning now. Like I took in that leap of faith. I made the move. Maybe you went to a new job. Maybe you ended a relationship. Maybe you started a relationship. Like you did something big. It's like, okay, I did it. But then it's like you get to this point of where it's like a plateau, and it's like, keep going. Okay, keep daggone going, because you can do it. You can have it all. And the message isn't out here, but it's one message that says visualize your, can I talk? Visualize your abundance in all forms. And which, I mean, that's what abundance is about anyway. Like that's what it's about anyway. Somebody tried to like flip it and make it such like a negative thing or whatever. And it was like, when you say like having everything all, like I get the time in the Bible or whatever when like the devil was tempting somebody, I forgot who it was, and by saying like, you can have the whole world, you can have this and that. And I'm just like, baby, no. Okay. Because God has promises for us too. Now, if you only want to focus on the devil's promises, that's on you. Because God as well has promises for us. God as well has promises that we can live a more abundant life. Okay. Now, he didn't say it was going to be easy to get to that abundant life. He never said that. But he said you can live a more abundant life. Your cup can be overflowing. And that ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? God, like that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. So it depends on what you want to focus on. Cause like she kind of like low key got, I'm like, sis, like, are you serious right now? So again, the desires of your heart, the things that are going to be ethical, okay, for you, that seems as if it's all, whatever that all means to you, that is definitely subjection. Subjection? subjective, okay? That all energy is subjective, okay? So please don't come in my comments being negative. If you want to live a negative life, if you want all the devil wants to give you, hey, live your life, okay? That ain't got nothing to do with me, all right? But anyhow, like I was saying, listen, you're like looking your future dead in the face. And it's just like, are you going to accept it? That's it. Are you going to accept it? Are you going to move forward? Are you going to accept this? Wait a minute. Confirmation. When it comes to romance, again, there's like a lot of start and stop, stop and start and stop. And you may come to realize, and you may be honest with someone else, that it's just about your self-esteem. Maybe you're not feeling great. Maybe you feel as if you don't have enough to offer a situation, whether you're man or woman, don't matter. But again, it's like you gotta remember that, I mean, you do have what it takes, but you know, relations, that's going to be a personal thing, whether you want to take that journey or not, whether you want to have it all or not. Maybe you're like, you know what, I'ma just, come on, you going to a game show or something? I get like, the price is right, let's make a deal. It's like, you know what, I know I could take this right here, but I'm gonna just take this new beginning, and I'm gonna take this dream job. I'm gonna leave behind the romance. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna take this car, and I'm gonna take the game room, but I'm not gonna take the grill. I'm not gonna take the gas grill. No, I'm not gonna take the brand new grill. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so again, it's all up to you on what you want. But again, it's just something where everything is staring you right in your face. Okay. Listen, I love y'all so much. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that y'all hit me up for a personal one-on-one message. All the information on how to contact me for a phone call or video chat, or to get a text from me. All the information is in the description box below this video and in the pinned comment that I will pin. I love y'all oh so very much. I gotta go. Okay, bye.